Deputy Prime Minister, tell us a little bit about yourself, and particularly when you were at our age in secondary school. Where did you go to school?
I went to school in Nairobi, St. Mary's School. I think had an interesting time both in primary, especially in secondary school. History was one of the best subjects I have. I'm a scholar of history and politics. Those are my two loves. History and politics, because I believe a country or anybody, you are a factor of, first and foremost, your history. You must know where you have come from to know where you are and to know where you want to go. And I believe looking back helps us reflect on where we have been, where we don't want to go, and indeed to visualize what kind of a society we would like to live in. And I think there is one thing that we all learned in high school. In high school, your colleague was your brother or your sister. You didn't care whether they were black, green, or yellow, Luo, Kamba, Kikuyu. You were brothers and sisters. And I'm telling you, if there is a lesson we need to learn, is how do we maintain that through our high school education and all the way through to old age. And I promise you, shall we do that, we have the greatest country in the entire world called Kenya.
We all perceive you to have been born in a royal family. But when we look at you, you seem to be down to earth and ordinary. How do you reconcile these two?
Unfortunately, you didn't have a museo like mine. Mine ulikuwa kali bwana. You know, you had to stand on your own 2 feet. You had to make your own life. I remember there was one particular stage, you know, when I think I was in standard, you know, it was the old days when it was standard 6, you know, through to 7 to do your CPE. I was in boarding. One evening, you know, the standard 7s decided now they were going to root us out in the evening. Na tukaona vibaya sana, tulipigwa vibaya sana. So now when we headed back to the dormitories, my colleague said, how can we be beaten like this by these guys and your father is president of... So they put a lot of pressure on me. How can we be handled like this? Your father is president and these people are beating us like this. It's not possible. So they put pressure on me, they put pressure. Anyway, tukaenda kwa call box wakasema, you must tell them how watu lazima wapigwe, they cannot handle us and treat us in this manner. Nikapiga Katundu simu. So I decided now I put on my mournful face. So nachukua is about 9:30 at night. So I tell him, you know, we have really been mishandled, tumepigwa. Na mambo hapa, you know, I don't know why they're doing this to us. You know, we need help. These people are going to kill us. You know, we really need help. You know, I want to come home now because even I don't even know how I'm going to go back to that dormitory. After a while, I got tired. You know, I've complained, I've said my problems, and all I'm just hearing is this, so I decided to keep quiet. So akaniuliza, kuna kitu ingine? So I said, no. And he said, learn to fight your own battles. Kukulung. So you learn to stand and you learn to fight on your own 2 feet. And that's what's made me who I am today.
If you reflect your life in school, what would you have done differently so that we can learn from your wisdom now?
I think if I was to do something differently today, I would say, you know, people say, yeah, you know, when you're young, you don't have to think about what you want to do or where you want to be. I really think it is important for people to be focused at a very early age. By being focused, it helps you achieve your goal much earlier and hopefully therefore retire and be able to enjoy a retired life much earlier. And give these people an opportunity to move life and to move the country to the next level. And observe them.
So you could have avoided negative peer pressure.
Negative peer pressure, and be positive, because negative peer pressure actually only helps you lose your dream. And by the time you're able to capture it again, you know, you're starting again late. That is one thing I would have avoided if I could.